Hello, BattleTech trading card game players. Travis here. I'm going to give a quick kind of tutorial or best practices guide on how to set up your draft or your sealed draw decks. So to begin, for this particular tournament that we're doing this summer, we're using the BT TCG plugin, not to be confused with the BT TCG OP, which is organized play, or the BT Tactics plugin. All right, the BT TCG plugin has only the WotC official cards, and that's what we're going to be doing this summer. So make sure you have that plugin selected, and then go to your deck editor tab. I'm going to quickly walk through how to do your draft or your sealed. So to check that you have the right plugin, all cards total should be 1209, shown 1184. That's how you know you have the correct plugin. We're going to click on the card pool tab and we're going to start drawing some cards. Click the add a pack or random deck. You're going to move this to 2. You're going to select all resources times 5 and choose. You should now have 50 cards in your card pool, 10 of each support. Go back to the add a pack or random deck, switch your quantity back to 1, and then you're going to choose one of each, unlimited, Counter-Strike. Continue doing this for each of the expansions because this summer we're doing 10 resources plus one of each pack. Once you've done that, you should have 155 cards in your card pool. And then you will save this. I will give you the name that you're supposed to save it as. And then you'll save card pool here. We'll do this test video. Save that card pool. I would also export it as text in case you need it as text. These are the cards that you're going to have in your card pool. You're going to use this to build your deck. This is what I do, and I highly recommend you do it as well. I recommend you take the time to drag every individual card from your card pool into either your deck or sideboard. All right, and what I like to do is as I'm going through this, I will kind of make a preliminary decision about what I want to look at as possibilities for my deck and what I know I'm not going to use and I'm going to put in my sideboard. All right, but once you're done, these two numbers, your deck and your sideboard numbers, should add up to 155. All right, and then you can move them between here and you don't have to worry about this necessarily anymore. Now, another feature you can do is that a lot of times when you're dragging between one another, and this gets tricky when you're dealing with supports, because when you drag, it just drags all of the cards that are in this line to the other one. So if I had two bait and switch and I want to keep one, I can't just drag this over here because it's going to drag both of them. So you're just going to have to go remove a card from my bait and switch, go to my sideboard, and then add a bait and switch, all right, to make sure this still adds up to 155. But what I'm doing here, the benefit of this is that if I happen to make a mistake at any point, if I happen to add an extra card or drop a card, or particularly if I'm adding a card, so let's say I'm going to add 1 to these access to extra munitions, all the way down here where it says verify deck, the color of that is going to change to red. So that's saying that I have a card here in my deck or sideboard that is not in my card pool, all right, because I have an extra copy here, all right. And so if you press the verify deck button, what it will do, it will automatically get rid of that extra card, all right. And I'm back down to 1 and my deck is verified again. All right, and so you can go through and you can use that kind of check and minus, but I do highly recommend having both of these set up with all the cards. Now it takes a little while. There's no easy way to do this. You got to individually drag each card up here into your deck or sideboard tab until you get it to your 155. All right, but if you accidentally do something, you can always hit the verified deck and then go and kind of continue on. All right, so that's my recommendation. Have your deck. Remember, for this tournament, our decks are 45 cards. Every every card in your side pool that is not part of your 45 card deck is going to be eligible for your sideboard. So you can sub things in and out between each game and definitely between each match. That's it. I hope this helped you guys, and we'll catch you in the tournament.